It is with a heavy heart that we announce Dave, co-host of the Amiibros pod, has been killed. He died in a horrific cheese grating incident. Cue the fetch and intro. Welcome back, everybody. We got a heck of an episode coming up for you. We've got games. We've got Sean's Wreck of the Week. We're going to be talking about Stranger Things, regrettably.
More like ranting.
And then we've got our most anticipated movies of 2026. And Jay and Dave prepped a Fallout segment. So
Before his
Jay's
untimely demise.
before he died.
Yeah. Damn cheese grater.
So we're gonna get started. I guess I'll go first with my games. Jay, don't look.
Okay.
Jay, break the stick when I name a movie better than Shrek 2.
Okay.
George of the Jungle.
Nope.
Flubber.
That's a good movie, but no.
Sky High.
No.
The Mask.
No. Let me make this abundantly clear. Shrek 2 is probably one of the best children's movie ever made. All right, continue.
Space Jam.
No.
Nacho Libre.
No.
Oh.
School of Rock.
What's with the Jack Black movies? No.
The Master of Disguise. That's a hell of a game right there.
The turtle. The turtle.
All right, Jay.
Am I not turtly enough for
My
the
turtle.
turtle?
Actually, Jay, I got another one for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here's another stick, buddy.
Hooray!
Jay, break the stick when you see a Pokemon designed worse.
Then Licky Tongue. Wow, that's a rough one. Okay. I don't know if there is a worse design than Licky Tongue, but go ahead.
Well, we're gonna keep going. Garbodor.
I like Garbodor. Right there, I said it. That's
Vanilla?
pretty rough. Okay, still no. I still hate Licky Tongue more. Probopass is funny. I don't care who you are. Probopass is funny.
That's a Mr. Potato Head right there.
I like Alolan Doug Trio. It just gave him hair. I think that's funny too. Licky Tongue is just... Oh.
Brushix?
I still gotta go. Licky Tongue is still worse. I like Stunfisk.
What is this?
It's just I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I like these actually. These are cool.
Dracovish?
Yeah, I think Dracovish is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Jinx?
I fetch and hate Jinx. What a joke of a Pokemon.
So Jinx did it for you, huh?
Yeah,
Was that
it
the
did.
killer? Oh, Dave, that was the killer. He knew you were gonna break it. That.
We talked about this the night before
Oh,
he
that's
died.
so funny.
That was
Okay.
impressive.
All right, Sean, you got a break the stick game.
Okay.
Yep, I do.
Oh,
This
Is this me?
This is for Oz.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. Break the stick. I gotta pull it up on my notes. My apologies. Break the stick when something is better than Back to the Future. Yeah.
You know how hard this is.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna get it. I feel like I got maybe one or two in here that might work, but we're gonna go
Okay.
from there.
There's like one movie that I'll give you.
I think I might have it on there, but we're gonna go. Okay.
Okay.
So John Wick, obviously.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And New Hope.
No.
Perks of a Wallflower.
No.
Avengers, the first one.
No.
Okay. Ender's Game.
No.
The Martian.
Nope.
Martian is good though.
Iron Giant.
Better than Back to the Future? No.
Okay. F1.
No.
How about Ready Player One?
No.
Tenet.
No.
Marty Supreme.
No. I love all these movies.
Dark Knight.
No.
Empire Strikes Back. What a surprise!
All right.
Okay. All right.
Who's doing
Oh,
Sean?
Sean. Yep, I got Sean's.
You got me?
I do. Okay, so the movie that is you need to break the stick when you hear a movie that's better than The Predator, the original one.
Thank you.
Number 1, Sinners.
Okay. No.
Number 2, Get Out. Number 3, Weapons. Number 4, 28 Days Later. Number 5, Black Phone.
10.
Number 6, Prey. Number 7, It.
Which one? The new one or the Tim Curry one?
We'll go Tim Curry one.
No.
Okay.
Close
What
though.
if it was the new one?
It would have still put it out of the two. Tim Curry would have been the closer one, but yeah,
Okay. Creep. Have you seen Creep?
no.
That's pretty weird. It's a good one though. Alien.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
I'm.
He's gonna do it.
It's so. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it. It's so
The
close.
final boss was Aliens.
See, if it wasn't that first one, it would definitely been the second one.
Yeah.
The second one would have been easily a killer.
Get your mic, buddy.
So yeah.
All right,
No, good final two though. Those were great final twos, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jay, you've got some emojis for us.
I do. Okay. So for this next
I
game.
love these emoji games.
Yeah.
For this next game, guess the movie based on the Oh, you guys can see all of them.
I didn't look.
I didn't
Guess
see it.
the movie based on these emojis. We have a car, some headphones, and some sunglasses.
To Baby Driver.
It is in
yeah,
fact
that was
Baby Driver.
good.
Well done,
Dang.
Sean. That was quick. Okay.
I forgot about the music.
Yeah,
part
it's
of Baby
it's the
Driver.
it was the headphones that kind of gave it almost immediate, and then him having sunglasses and headphones almost entirely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guess the movie based on these emojis. We have some Z emojis, some a sleeping cloud, and then a building.
So Matrix.
No, not Matrix.
Is it Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
This one was made by Dave. I don't believe he ever saw that in his short-lived life.
Oh, so this is a Dave movie?
Yes.
Sleeping. So what is it? Is that a dream or is that talking?
Dream.
I think it's a dream.
Building Inception?
It
Oh,
is Inception.
as soon as I saw it, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't understand the building. Oh,
Yeah.
the whole iconic shot
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
This is actually a good one.
That was a good one.
All right. Guess the movie based on these emojis. We have an alien spaceship, a handwriting, and a clock.
Independence Day.
Nope. Damn. Good guess.
So does it have to do with time and aliens? Oh,
Oh,
it's
Interstellar.
Arrival.
It is
Arrival.
Arrival.
Dang it.
Well done. Okay. I didn't know Dave had the IQ to watch that movie.
Oh, well,
taking
he's
shots.
dead,
I'm
bro.
Yeah, we're gonna take
taking
shots
at
today.
a dead man.
Dave died. Dave was killed.
He was.
Cheese grated too hard.
Okay, guess the movie based on these emojis. We have a squirt gun, a boy, and a witch.
Weapons?
It is weapons.
Oh, good call.
All right. That is all for our emoji game segment.
All right. And then we got another game.
We got one last game.
One
so
last game.
This is Oz's game. We are going to be talking. So Oz, name a 0 out of 10 party movie.
0 out of 10 party movie, I'm going Eraserhead. This is one that once you turn this on, the only people that are left are going to be sickos. That's not a party I want to be at.
Fair enough. Okay. Number 1 out of 10.
A 1 out of 10 movie, I'm going to give it to The Lighthouse.
Okay.
This is a movie that I think is going to bore everybody and they're going to fall asleep. That's not a party movie.
No, it is not. What about a 2?
2 out of 10 party movie, I'm giving it No Country for Old Men. I think this is another slow burn movie that just your audience, you got to know your audience at a party. This isn't a movie you put on at a party.
I think what would happen is if that like that particular movie, it would be those moments where like everyone will be talking until there's an exciting scene and everyone will stop,
And then
look,
and then everybody stops,
White-
watches it.
wait, and then go back to the
Yeah,
party right
exactly,
after.
exactly.
So, okay, and what about 3 out of 10?
3 out of 10, I'm giving it to Tenet, just because you can't hear anything that's going on anyway at a party, and you want to make it even worse, put on a movie that you, again, can't hear anything.
Also, Tenet is a 3 out of 10 movie. Fetch Tenet.
Tenet's a 7. Tenet's a good movie.
I give it a 7 as well. But, okay, what about 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10, I'm going The Social Network. This is another movie that's just like super talky, and you want, for a party movie, you want to be able to just like sit back and enjoy yourself, and just you can kind of walk past it and enjoy it. I think The Social Network isn't that.
No.
For the Instagram, I just need you to say that you love Mark Zuckerberg.
I will not be saying that.
You mean Mark Zuckerberg?
Please do. Hey,
I-
bleep that out.
I'm not saying that.
Bleep.
Go ahead, Sean.
What about 5 out of 10?
For a 5 out of 10 party movie, I'm giving it to Good Time. I think Good Time is not a good time at a party. I think that this is a panic attack, and you don't want everybody being stressed out at your party. You want everybody to be having a good time.
Fair enough. What about a 6 out of 10?
6 out of 10, this is where we start getting into the good movies. I think I'm going Jurassic Park on 6 out of 10.
Are we doing the first one? The first Jurassic Park?
Yeah, definitely
I
the
just
first
wanna
Jurassic
confirm.
Park.
I
I
do
think
wanna
that's a
confirm.
good one.
I agree. Okay. 7 out of 10?
7 out of 10, I'm going The Incredibles. I think it's a great movie to watch, but I think also you're going to have some people that are just too cool for school and they're not going to watch The Incredibles.
Which, if that's you, fetch you.
Yeah,
Yeah, fetch you.
Go screw yourself. Hey, what about an 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10, I'm giving it to The Princess Bride.
That's a great one.
I think it's very quotable. It's
it's
short.
still-
It's breezy.
Yeah.
And everybody enjoys The Princess Bride. I haven't met a single person that doesn't love The Princess Bride.
I do have a few people out there.
Well,
in
I don't
Texas.
wanna meet 'em.
And neither do I, because I met them and I'm like, I think I want to rescue you from my existence.
Yeah, exactly.
And I did. Why do you think the cheese grater happened? Anyways, a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, I'm giving it to Guardians of the Galaxy. This is another movie
movie.
that everybody likes, and it's got a killer soundtrack. You want great music at a party?
Can I also just say I think it works for both 1 and 2.
I agree. Yeah, I think no, the
I
third
wouldn't
one's
say
pretty dark
Third
and
one's
depressing.
pretty dark. That one's more of like a 4.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah,
are
I
either
agree with
invested or not invested. But number
Yeah.
1 and 2 like easily just work.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. What's your last movie?
10 out of 10, I'm giving it to Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite, classic, another short, breezy movie. I think it's endlessly quotable.
In contention for best comedy of all time, I would say.
I might agree with you there. I think
Pretty close.
Napoleon Dynamite is a 10 out of 10 party movie. And that's my ranking.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, fellas.
What's next on the agenda?
Unfortunately, I believe next on the agenda, we're going to be talking about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Stranger Things. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Sean. It's your rec of
You're
the week.
fine. You are totally
I
fine.
totally skipped ahead.
You're totally
What is
good.
Sean's recommendations for the week?
So I have 2. We talked about them earlier today, but the biggest one would be for adults. It's The Gentleman. This is the one where you have Matthew McConaughey. It's by Guy Ritchie. To me, this has been one of the most. First off, Guy Ritchie is one of my favorite directors. I feel like he just has great story. He has a great telling of both comedy, action, darkness. Like he just has he combines so many different combinations of like almost real world situations. And The Gentleman is just in my opinion, one of my favorite movies when it comes to
You have told
that.
me to watch this movie so many times.
I know. I've told people to watch it, and I
know.
I recommend.
I need to watch it. I've heard good things.
It's an amazing movie. I can only think of maybe like a few Guy Ritchie films that I do not like, and one of them's the new Aladdin, the live action Aladdin.
Yeah.
And it's not. And I'm not gonna bash him on that. That's more of a Disney like controlling what he can direct and so on and so forth. But the other one, he made both both Sherlocks. So he made both the original
you
Sherlocks.
are a Guy Ritchie fan.
I do like Guy Ritchie. And then he made Wrath of Man, The Gentleman, was the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's a great one. But anyways, so I recommend The Gentleman. It's an amazing movie about Matthew McConaughey as a weed dealer in London, and he's trying to get out of it. And it's just,
How do people feel about those Sherlock movies, the ones with Robert Downey Jr.?
I love them.
I liked them, but I was also a kid when I watched them. Do people like those?
I would watch them again. Watch them again as an
like
adult.
'em enough.
I still like them.
Yeah.
I still watch them every so often.
But like, it's the BBC one that everybody remembers.
Yeah, that came out like a few years afterwards, and that was a really big hit. And
Featuring Binkerdink.
yes, and then the last, so for kids, because I've seen a big trend recently that a lot of 90 children are not showing their children this movie, and it's irritating me. Y'all need to show your kids The Sandlot, because The Sandlot is an iconic and amazing movie that is extremely quotable, Smalls, and we all need to be able to express that in the future generations, because that movie needs to continue on forward. Just like The Princess Bride, so does The Sandlot. Those are my 2 movies that you have to watch in your lifetime. So,
I gotta watch it again. I haven't watched it in a very long time.
and that's my
We
other
used to-
point.
We used to watch that one on VHS.
yeah, I like have it memorized.
That's a great movie.
It
but
is
it's-
a great movie, and that's what I love rewatching kid movies all the time because it
Yeah.
just reminds me of my childhood.
Made me
sometimes.
like baseball, and I don't give a crap about
I don't.
baseball.
I still don't care about baseball. I just love that movie.
That is a great
But
movie.
okay,
All right, good pick, Sean.
Thank you.
Now we are getting into the Stranger Things rant.
Okay.
Because that's what this is. This isn't so much a review as it is a rant.
Fair enough.
Now, Sean, I'm curious. When we reviewed Volume 1
Mm-hmm.
of Stranger Things, you said you had a theory about how this show was going to end.
Yes.
Is this how it ended?
No, it was somewhat kind of closer, but
You didn't plan the wormhole?
no.
Are you telling me, Sean, that you're smarter than ChatGPT? Because that's what this episode felt like. It felt like it was written by ChatGPT.
That
So,
was my biggest gripe
my-
with this movie or the show was that it felt like every dialogue was ChatGPT to a T. There was nothing that was like, oh, that felt organic. No, nothing.
Another big feeling was they were relying so much on 80 themed. Like, for example, they made Nancy Wheeler Rambo. Like, that was such an 80s like.
I thought they
feel
leaned
to it.
more into like the Sarah Connor.
Yeah, because
but that was another point of it. But
Dr.
they-
K was Sarah
They
Connor.
literally
That's
had
the
Sarah
point, yeah.
Connor, and they did nothing with her.
and that was another. Oh, okay. No, my prediction of the ending was felt like, and this is part one. So part two, I thought Vecna was gonna die. I thought Vecna was gonna be
That would
killed.
have been infinitely more interesting.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, he's dead." But then Will starts turning
Yeah,
into
that-
Vecna, and then
Already, I like this more than what we got.
and then the party has to kill Will before everything happens, and then because of that, 11 dies, and Will dies. But then
Already, I like that way more.
that was
That-
my
that's
that was my
such-
predicting of how this whole series is gonna end.
that actually is a much better ending than what
Thank
we
you.
got.
I thought that was gonna be what it is. Now
You gave them way too much credit, my guy.
I did.
Because I was waiting. We were watching this with a couple friends, and we were waiting for a scene, a moment of dialogue where it didn't feel like it was written by ChatGPT, and we never got there. I never had a moment watching it where I was like, "Oh, this is like actually written by a human being. This is something a human being would say."
Right.
Not a single moment in this entire episode did I feel that, and I see a lot of people praising like the epilogue of this.
No.
And I'm like,
The hour-long epilogue.
yeah,
It
it
was-
was so
Yeah.
redundant and overdone, and I don't care. Like Jonathan and Nancy and Steve and what's her face?
Yeah, I don't know.
Robin.
Robin. Those four, I've never felt like Robin cared about Nancy or Jonathan. She only cares about Steve.
Right.
So why is she having this conversation about, oh, we're all going to stick together? Spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the Stranger Things finale, spoilers ahead. I'll cut that out and put it at the beginning. But they never established these guys having a relationship. It's like Steve has a relationship with Nancy and Robin, but Jonathan, they try to like make that moment where Jonathan grabs Steve the moment that we're supposed to care about those two now.
Right.
The whole time they've been like bickering and enemies because they're fighting for Nancy. And it's like, I'm just so tired of it. And then the only clever thing I liked about this episode was the end where they put the books up,
Yeah.
the Dungeons and Dragons books. But the problem is everything leading up to that was so garbage and so trash that it just like, I don't care. This would have worked if you gave me a good episode before this.
Right.
I made the prediction, and I was correct that everybody was going to live, and I'm happy everybody lived. I'm happy
I'm
that
not.
everybody survived, but the problem is they survived without it feeling earned in any sense of the imagination.
I agree. I felt like one big problem I had was the fact that I wasn't able to talk about my part 2 review. I hated part 2. I thought part 2 was absolute trash. When I watched it on Christmas, I wasted my Christmas night to watch this, and I'm like, I should have just waited one more week to have part 2 and the finale all together and just binge the whole thing. And I had a few people say, "Oh, should I watch?" Like, just wait until a week. Just wait a week. Just literally wait the week, and then you have everything all at once. But with the finale, I just felt like it was just they changed the way the Mind Flayer looked because originally he was all very
I thought it was.
I
way
actually
cooler
thought
looking.
it was kind of cool.
Originally he was very smoky, like that was
Because he was in he was on Earth, like he wasn't supposed to be there.
right. And I just thought it was like, okay, that's a unique change between the two. And I thought the Mind Flayer was decent, but I'm like, all of a sudden, like. Plot armor, literally plot
Oh
armor.
yeah,
for the
everybody has plot
and to be
armor.
honest, I really wish people died. Like, I really wish more people died because they would have made the movie like way more like, or the show way more like
And
just
they,
darker. and
They
the
never explain what happened to the Demigorgons. They're just like not there. They're just absent
They're
the
gone.
entire battle. It's like really you're
Yeah, there's it's
You had like 20 at the end of part 1, and then you have nothing after that.
yeah.
To be fair, I do think Will killed all of them that were seen
possible.
Then you need to freaking say that.
Yeah,
you need
I
to
do
like
agree.
make that a point in the show that like, oh, Will killed all of them. Say something.
The ones that we saw at the end of Volume 1, though.
Now, I don't know. I've been seeing this rumor everywhere recently. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, where there's a possibility of another episode being released on January 7th.
Yeah,
I have no. I don't know how true that rumor is.
It's probably not at all.
I hope it's not because this is. But at the same time, kind of hope they can close some gaps.
Well, what was Collie's whole point? What was that? Why was she there? I
Oh, it
don't
was
get
to
it.
give some sort of tension to where 11, exactly what we were worried about in the last volume of episodes, where will she, won't she kill herself because Collie said something, because Collie said, oh, you need to kill yourself to end this. That's all it is. That's all it was. It was just an excuse to add tension. And that's all a lot of these characters are that were added this season, were just added tension.
Yeah.
For no reason,
I hope
for
we
no
can be
payoff.
friends. No. Best friends. You're like, really? You're like, really?
Here's the thing. I've seen that scene a couple times like show up on my feed, but as I was watching it, I think we were already laughing at something, but prior to this, that I don't remember that line of dialogue. Like, I don't remember that. I think we were like laughing that we're like, we're still doing this. We're still doing the Will thing. Yeah. And yet here we are, we're making another comment, so I totally missed it. And there's a lot of like little stupid lines of dialogue that I was already laughing at the show that I totally missed, and now I'm like seeing it on my feed.
If it's one good thing to come out of this awful series finale to a great show, it's the memes that have come out of it. They have been top notch. Some of the funniest videos I've seen the past couple weeks have been on this finale. I've loved those.
I will say there's one thing I actually really liked about this particular finale. I liked the beginning when you have all the kids trying to run away from Henry, and you have all that crazy like emotional connection of like Henry, like he never really wanted to do this. Like you finally understand like it's been the mind flare this entire time. Like I don't know why.
No, wait, are you saying that it was the Mind Flayer?
Yes.
No, because he makes it very clear, and I really enjoyed this. He's like, I chose to do this. Like, I want to do this.
But I'm saying what the mind flare got into him, right? And helped like give him like almost like how Palpatine helped Vader get to the path he did. If that makes sense.
But Henry follows through with it. He's like, I want this.
I agree, and that's why I thought like that particular development. You're like, okay, like originally, like he may have not wanted this, but then slowly developed into it, and then became who he is as an individual. And then at the end, I thought that was a really great like final character arc for that particular character, in my personal opinion.
I see what you're saying.
And I thought that was a huge boost to me about that particular episode.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing I liked. there was nothing I enjoyed. This is like a 0 out of 10. It ruined. I gave this season like a lot of like credibility. I was like, hey, I'm trusting them. I'm banking that it's gonna be good. I'm believing that it's gonna be good. And I said that throughout all of the 7 episodes leading up to it, and I'm like, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt here that it's gonna end well, and it didn't, and it makes it all so not worth it. It's the same feeling as like The Force Awakens. It's like The Force Awakens got a lot of leeway because we were like, hey, is it just a retread of A New Hope? Yeah, sure it is, but we don't know where it's gonna go from here. And now that I know where it's gonna go, I don't have any desire to go back to rewatch The Force Awakens. It's gonna be the same thing with Stranger Things. I'm so tired of it, and I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that we don't have to deal with this anymore. It's
now.
like for 3 years in between season 4 and 5, this is the best they could come up with.
Your feeling about this is how I felt during Game of Thrones when I watched.
I've heard.
I watched Game of Thrones literally when it came out when I was in high school, and I watched the entire show, and I remember watching the finale, and it's going.
No, I've seen a lot of people compare this season finale of Stranger Things to Game of Thrones.
I don't know. I only have one show that I've ever loved that had the greatest ending personally, and it's not what you think it is. But that's very rare. Do shows actually make
Sopranos.
no?
Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
No.
No, all of those have great endings.
I know what they do, but it's not my favorite ending.
What is it?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion, that's one of my favorite endings for a show, but that's my own personal opinion.
I think it's hard to stick a landing for a TV show, especially one that is as big as Stranger Things, where it's like Netflix's flagship series.
I think the best ones though are from ones that like knew where they were going to end.
Yeah.
Like Andor has a great ending, and I think it's because they knew where it was going to end.
Well, not just that, but then you also think about it like this way: like a lot of shows when they end, they don't continue. Like it almost seems like when the show ends, that is it. But when you have like a show, hypothetically, there's one called Blue Bloods. The way they end it, it was almost like there would be possibly an episode next week because it's like, hey, the show is getting hypothetically like the world would continue in the show. All it is just it's gonna stop for you, but not for the universe, so to speak.
Yeah.
But going back to like Breaking Bad, like Vince knew where he was taking that. Same with Better Call Saul, he knew where he was going to take that.
Can we add a little detour here, and I'm gonna just cap us off here on Stranger Things because I'm so freaking tired of Stranger Things. I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of talking about it. It sucked. I'm done. I'm done freaking thinking of Stranger Things.
I agree.
But what I loved, and this is a great show, and we finished it this week, is Pluribus. I'm gonna put a little side note in here. You got to watch Pluribus.
Where's it on?
Apple TV.
Okay.
Plural butts.
Pluribus is the exact opposite of Stranger Things, where Stranger Things clearly didn't have any idea where it's going to go. You talked about Vince Gilligan knowing how Breaking Bad was going to end. The same deal with Pluribus. I feel like Vince Gilligan has a plan from beginning to end, and he shows that continually throughout this show. And this show does it a lot more than I think Breaking Bad did, where in Breaking Bad you would have like a specific task that needs to be done. And instead of just like, we have a task. I mean, the perfect example, have you seen Breaking Bad? The magnet scene. Like we have this insane plan of like, we're going to fry this laptop. And instead of like breaking in and just stealing it, and most shows would just do a quick montage of that. Breaking Bad took an entire episode showing how they're going to make this plan work, magnets. And they have this giant magnet, and the tension is there the entire time. And it's just a perfect episode. Pluribus does this like almost every episode, where it's like there is a simple task that needs to be done, and instead of just like cutting to the next scene, for example, like there's a scene with a grocery store, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you get there. There's a scene with a grocery store, and instead of like, oh, I want this to be done, next scene, it's done. No, we spend like 5 or 10 minutes showing this being done, being completed. And that's what Vince Gilligan does so well.
One of my favorite things about Pluribus so far is that you have these moments that like, wait.
You have a little brain fart there?
Yeah, I did. What was my point?
I have no idea.
Tasks, explanations.
I think another thing that works for me with Pluribus is these characters. Is like Carol. I call her Carol. Her name's not Carol in the show.
Karen.
No, it's not.
No,
Fetch.
her name is Carol, isn't it?
This is why we
Is
have.
it Carol?
This is why we have Google.
I'm getting her mixed up with Breaking Bad.
No, it is Carol.
What's her name in Better Call Saul?
Oh, you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah,
Skylar.
Carol.
You're thinking of Skylar?
No. In Breaking Bad, or in Better Call Saul, she plays somebody else.
I remember what I was going to say.
Oh,
the
go
biggest strength for this show is that like you have these two sides, and it's like there are two different conflicting ideologies. It's Carol's ideology, and then what do we call the hive mind? What is the hive mind? Does it have a name?
I don't really want to get into plot because I don't know how much Sean knows about this.
I have
it's
no
not
idea
plot,
about
but
anything.
it's like
Kim.
It's how it like really gets you to think like, wait, which side is better? Like, because it conveys both in like the same equal light, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, no, it was such a breath of fresh air because we had 2 episodes left of Pluribus after we had finished the Stranger Things finale, and going from that to Pluribus, which is just like such a well-written show.
And so
just,
self-contained, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and the way it ends, too, just reminds me so much of Breaking Bad, where it's like we are given something, and I don't know if Vince knows what. It's the opposite. It's like Vince Gilligan has proven to me before that he can give us some crazy, silly thing.
When you have a competent writer and they've written themselves into a corner, it's always fun to see where they go with it.
Right.
Stranger Things wrote themselves into a corner, and they didn't know where to go, and they just went the laziest route possible. Pluribus, I don't know if he knows where he's going to go with what happens at the end of this season, but I trust him. I'm like, something is going to happen with that specific thing that happens at the end. And it's all so believable. Every single person that has a motive in this, you believe it from beginning to end. And it's like, I believe that Carol would make the decisions and choices that she makes, and everybody else makes the decisions that they make. It's like, it's all so true to their character. It's also done, it's done so well. And it's like, I don't know. It was such a shame that wasn't on the Amiibros awards list, and I don't know how it would have done, but boy, it was great. It was a great freaking show.
If I also may make a small detour, but if you like a dark show, like how Stranger Things, like I thought it was nice how slowly dark the show was getting from season 4 to season 5 and so on and so forth. But another show that I thought was, in my opinion, better, that had the same kind of feel and tone, was Welcome to Derry. Oh. And that was another one that it knew where it was going to go because it had it had the 2 movies leading up. Like it had Bill Skarsgård, Skarsgård. Because they knew what the show was going to, or how the movie was going to go, they knew how to bring the show into that movie. And not only that, but they can always go back 27 years, bring it back, bring it back.
Is it that like close of an ending where it's like, because you did the same thing Sean said he did. Is it like an Andor ending where it's like it leads perfectly into...
Literally, you can watch Welcome to Derry, and as soon as the show ends, you go straight into part 1.
Really? Okay.
And I makes part 1 and part 2 of it so much better.
He's not just saying this; it adds so much to it. Like it gives
hold that closer.
It gives like meat to these things that are said in the actual movie, like movie. It like references stuff that occurs in the show, and you're like, oh, that's what that is. And I remember that now because that was such a well done like event that happens in the show.
So it is canon with those movies.
Oh, right. It lines up perfectly.
And that's why, like, that was the reason why, like, when I was watching Stranger Things, they didn't have a path. And I'm like, I don't know what you guys are going to do with this. And everyone's like, oh, no one could predict the ending. Yeah, no one could predict the ending because you put it on ChatGPT and they delete it somehow.
Exactly.
Whoever wrote it, Welcome to Derry, needs to do
I got to watch
more
this show.
stuff.
You
I
guys
promise
keep
you,
hyping it up.
it's so good.
I've been like walking in and out of Jay watching it part 1 and 2 now. So I clearly got to watch it. I will.
Okay.
You got to get past that first episode, but once you watch it,
yeah, the first episode just did not impress me at all.
It takes almost like the first 2-3 episodes, and I'm not saying it's like bad.
And then I watched a scene with like a pickle jar or something, and I was like, oh, this is too much for me.
Those are very self-contained moments.
Right.
There's like 2,
but
it's like that and like the baby that it turns into. Then I'm just like, I don't like that.
But it's just like CGI nonsense that I'm just like,
that's like the only other one that I can think of.
Like the first episode is a little more CGI heavy, especially towards the end of the episode. Then you have the pickle jar, and then I think there's a.
But once you get to the pickle jar part, you're already locked in.
And then you have the graveyard scene when they're all running away. Like
that one wasn't too.
It
actually.
The CGI was pretty crappy. But after that, like then you have just the clown.
But you forgive it because you're like on board already.
You're already on board.
Yeah, you're on board.
Like, and Bill Skarsgård does such a great job as Pennywise. Like you will never have. He's like Logan. Where Hugh Jackman will always be Logan.
I agree.
He is such a good Pennywise.
I hated him as Pennywise when I watched the show and then or in the movies, and then rewatching the show and then rewatching the movie, I went, I'm okay now.
Did you watch Marty Supreme yet?
No, that's on my list this week. I promise. I will watch it this week. But anyways, our tangents are over.
Yeah.
Our rant is over. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
We never ever.
I like how we started talking about
again.
Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm making a pact here. We are never mentioning Stranger Things again on this.
Where's our
channel.
cheese grater? We can make a blood pack real quick.
Yeah. That was very insensitive.
Sean,
Our friend died. Our friend was killed.
He has a wife and 2 daughters.
He has kids.
Had.
Oh, that was cold, dude. That was effed up. That was pretty effed up.
I'm sorry. It's so easy.
Let's talk about let's change our tune from being negative about Stranger Things and let's start talking about something we're looking forward to, what we're excited about.
Positive.
What a heck of a year we had this past year. But looking at this list,
oh my gosh,
what a heck of a year we have coming forward.
This year of movies is going to be so fun.
There's a couple movies on here where I'm like, okay, it's anticipated because I don't know what to expect with these movies. I'm not saying I think it's going to be great. I'm just saying I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious how it's going to perform, how it's going to be specifically for our second pick. But let's start off with one everybody's going to be talking about. Let's talk about The Odyssey. The Odyssey is a new Christopher Nolan movie. I'm really looking forward to it. The trailer was great. I haven't seen that 10-minute preview that's in front of the IMAX thing
I don't
yet.
want to see it.
No,
But
I
yeah.
want to go into this as dark as possible.
But it looks like a Nolan movie, which
Right.
is like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I like that Nolan will take a break in between his movies and he'll do like a super weird sci-fi or fantasy movie.
Or war.
And then he'll do a war movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's next for Nolan after this, but I'm not even going to think about it because I'm looking forward to The Odyssey.
And I'm also curious, like, how much of this we're gonna get that's like the Trojan War, because that's like the precursor to the
Apparently
Odyssey.
that's what the 10-minute prologue is.
Oh, it's the Trojan War.
Is
Okay.
like you see the Trojan horse and then everybody comes out of it. And then, so that's like apparently what the prologue is.
So most of it's gonna be him on his adventure to get back home.
I don't know.
And
I have no idea.
I'm thinking
How
maybe,
much do you guys know about the story of Odysseus?
I know I read it in high school, but that's
I did
about
too,
it.
and it's why this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what he's gonna do is he's going to turn. It's gonna be, in my opinion, it's gonna be a lot like the 13th Warrior when it came to the Beowulf story. Like you have a story of Beowulf.
I don't know.
I have no clue. What
I
you're
think
talking
he's.
about.
I
Hold
think
on,
he's
hold
going to be very faithful.
What I'm trying to say is, so you had you. I'm assuming you guys read the story of Beowulf back in high school, right?
Yeah.
I did. I didn't understand it.
Okay, so, and I'm going to make a small tangent. What happened is Christians changed the Viking story about Beowulf and made it more Christianity, and then it made movies and everything like that. Okay,
Beowulf is an English story.
it is. Well, it was a Viking story that turned into English, but was originally translated from. Moving on.
Really?
Yes. So the Odyssey is obviously a somewhat fantasy story about Homer trying to come back to everything and everything like that, right? You have a Cyclops, you have like all these crazy things happening, right? I'm thinking what's going to happen is it's going to be how it was translated. So it, obviously it was created way, way back in the day, and it was slowly translated over time. And the story, like a telephone story of over time being changed. But no one's going to go back to the original. What if this is how it was originally translated and how it looked? Maybe there's a Cyclops of a really, really big guy with one eye, and they called it a Cyclops. Maybe
No, we see in the trailer it's like legit a Cyclops.
is it legit a
Yeah,
Cyclops?
he's got,
Okay.
like one eyeball.
Okay. Well, then maybe I'm wrong. Then I kind of watched it. I started to watch the trailer, and I went, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into this
Fair
blind
enough.
as pie. But if that's the case, then if it's as close to the original, or at least as close to the story as going to be possible, I'm really excited for it.
I mean, I'm a sucker for Greek mythology.
I
I'm
am
a sucker
too.
for all of that. I love Percy Jackson, love Hades. Grew up on Greek mythology, and anything Greek mythology is going to be fun for me.
Yeah. So our second pick, we kind of teased it. One that we're not like particularly excited for, but we're anticipating it, is Avengers Doomsday.
I hope it's good.
Eh.
You have all the talent that made the original one good. I don't see why this would fail, other than people are phoning it in. But I don't. Does Robert Downey Jr. ever phone things in?
I mean, he's coming off of an Oscar win. I don't know if he's done anything since then.
You mean? Oh yeah, from
Oppenheimer.
I don't think this movie will be bad. I also don't think it'll be like anything
I think
Endgame level.
No.
I think a big old fat paycheck would make Robert Downey Jr. clock in, which is exactly what they did. I think they gave everybody a big old fat paycheck because we've got everybody coming back for this
Until
movie.
they're 100.
I think he
Yeah.
could have fun with the Doom role, though. I really do. I think he would enjoy playing this villain that's like a mastermind. Is he really a villain, or is he just like in opposition to what the
A
heroes
misunderstood,
want?
a
If
misunderstood hero.
If there is one thing that is going to make Avengers Doomsday elevate it from being like a mediocre movie to a great movie, it is going to be Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
And that Thor trailer, it does
The Thor
feel
trailer
like
is
he's gonna
better.
try. It looks like he's gonna be serious in this one.
Yeah, which I love me a serious Thor.
well,
do love
well,
serious
it's also
Thor.
the base of the director because you have the brothers doing this one and then the
But
last
also,
one.
those guys have done nothing good
mean, you're not
since
wrong.
Avengers Endgame.
But they're
They're
they
trying.
did Endgame, they did Infinity War, they did Winter Soldier, they do
Again,
Civil War?
their batting
Well, that's
average, their batting
incredible.
average for the MCU is really good.
It's not just really good. It's
the best
100%. Like
it's
that's
the best ones
incredible.
out of all of them.
Yeah.
But
So I'm
yeah.
giving them the benefit of the doubt here. I think Avengers Doomsday, it really does come down to RDJ. I think how Doctor Doom is portrayed, if it's good, it's great.
Yeah.
If he is not the centerpiece of this movie, if the movie is called Avengers Doomsday, right? So it's got to be Doom focused.
I
he
think
has
this
to be
is the reset button for the Marvel Universe.
I also hope.
and I think Robert Downey Jr. is the perfect. He's,
I really hope
like,
that's
he's
the
the one that
case.
started it. He's going to be the one that ends it. I think it's cool. I like the idea.
I really hope this is not like an end, like almost like a Stranger Things thing where we're gonna be like basically you're gonna have all this build up in the movie.
But there hasn't been any build up.
But
yet.
the problem
saying
is
is
though, is that we know this is a part one.
That's the problem.
This is leading into Secret Wars or whatever the hell it's called.
That's the problem.
Is it Secret Wars or is it Battle World? Because if
what
it is
the
Battle
hell
World,
is
if it is Battle World, then it's a
it's-
total reset button, and I'm excited for that.
I think it might be Secret World.
I
or
think it's
Secret
Secret Wars because it goes. They filmed
But they
them like.
they do this all the time, where they go like, "Oh, this is what it was, but it actually is this," right? They did it with
I don't know though because they literally said this. It goes.
I would say
I don't even see it on their IMDb.
I would say type it in like MCU future movies.
MCU Avenger movie after Doomsday. Secret Wars. Yeah.
Okay, but Secret Wars does lead directly into Battle World, so I don't know. I think if it was Battle World, that'd be freaking awesome.
It's gonna be like a 3-hour movie of so much stuff being like getting hyped up, ready to go, and then it's just gonna cut off, and then we're gonna have another year before we have another really.
But
good
that's not
movie.
what Infinity War was. Infinity War was a great movie on its own.
There was so much build up leading up to that point, but this one they have to rebuild up. They have to almost rebuild everything for this particular movie for the next one. If that makes sense. Like, because you had all these MCU movies coming up, right? And then you have all these ones. You have Thunderbolts. You have all these ones that are slowly trying to build it, but not really getting there. And Doomsday, as you say, is it going to be a reset where they're like, okay, cool, we're having a movie where we're resetting, and we're going to have a whole long movie about resetting, and then the next one's going to be the big one.
I don't know, man.
I really hope not. 'Cause
It's
We've already
exhausting.
We've already
thinking
spent too much
about
time on
You-
this
you
one.
are right, you're right.
the next movie I'm looking forward to, and I really am truly looking forward to this one, is Digger. There was a little teaser
saw
for
that.
it before
Avatar? Yeah.
and it actually looked interesting
it looked
because
interesting.
What was this teaser?
it was just like Tom
Him
Cruise.
like dancing on
Yeah.
like with a shovel like on a weird like
Yeah.
beach or thing.
Yeah, it was.
I'll see
It looks
eventually.
funny. It actually looks pretty funny.
It's directed by Alejandro G. Inarritu, I believe, is the G. Inarritu, and that guy directed.
That's an awesome poster.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great poster. He directed The Revenant. He directed
dang.
Birdman. I swear he directed a Harry Potter movie. Am I losing it? Oh no, that was the guy that directed Gravity. He directed a Harry Potter movie, but Alejandro G. Inarritu, he doesn't mess around. So I am curious how this movie's going to be. I love when Tom Cruise. It looks like he's taking a big old fat swing here
kind
because
of almost like what is that?
in Tropic Thunder, where
Yeah.
it's like it's a role that Tom Cruise doesn't usually take,
And I'm excited for
and
that.
we're getting it. And I'm like,
and-
it's gonna be interesting.
Tom Cruise and Tropic Thunder is like one of the highlight acts.
Yes,
of
it
that
is.
movie.
Still to this day.
Yeah, no, it's a great poster. Looking forward to it.
I am too.
The next one is this Spielberg movie.
What's
It's
the
called
last-
Disclosure Day.
What's the last good Spielberg movie we've had?
I
I like Ready
It
Player
depends
One.
on what people like
mean,
because
for the last one, I think wasn't the one with the Daniel Day-Lewis as Lincoln? Wasn't that the last
Lincoln,
one?
yeah. I mean, it kind of depends on what you're like a fan of when it comes to Spielberg. To me, Spielberg is like the GOAT. Like
I mean, I love his earlier stuff. I love
I
Schindler's
I think
List.
he makes
I
think he makes great stuff still.
Yeah,
I think
I would say you have to do. Yeah, you have to do directing movies.
yeah,
that
I
are
enjoyed The
interesting.
Fablemans quite a bit. That was his
I
last
did not
movie.
see that one.
Oh, Ready Player One. I forgot Ready Player One.
People love West Side Story. I didn't like West Side Story
It
all
was
that
okay.
much.
It's not his fault though. The source material is just Romeo and Juliet.
That is
but,
also
like,
fair.
in modern.
I would say the last good one was probably Ready Player One. Then,
I mean, yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a big old dumpy.
well, then Lincoln was not long after that, which Lincoln was a pretty solid one.
Lincoln
a
is
good movie.
Lincoln
And
is
Bridge of
good.
Spies. Bridge of Spies was solid.
Yeah.
But that-
So, and this is a
Tom
movie.
Hanks- that's the Tom Hanks.
This is an interesting one. The what is it? Disclosure Day is interesting because I don't know like the entire background, but I know a lot of people like weren't aware it was like a secret Spielberg movie. So it's super neat that like Spielberg directed an entire movie and it's coming out and
no one
nobody
really- no one knows
knew
anything about it.
And there's a lot of big freaking names in this movie, like There's Emily Blunt is one of the big ones. Like
you know I'm a
that's
sucker for Emily Blunt.
that's the one the trailer starts with is Emily Blunt.
Oh, that's right. This is that teaser. Okay.
It's got
Josh
Colin
O'Connor.
Firth, Wyatt Russell, Coleman Domingo's in it. I mean, it's a pretty big cast. So I'm curious how this movie, written by David Koepp. I don't know. Let's see what David Koepp has written. Oh, he wrote Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible. This seems like a hit. This seems like it's gonna slap. So
we'll find out.
Excited for Disclosure Day,
I do like Spielberg. Rarely does he miss on his movies.
and especially for a sci-fi Spielberg movie.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna look cool.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, the next one though is gonna get a ton of butts and seats, including ours.
Oh yeah, and this is one also. If we're talking about like MCU directors that haven't missed, we're talking about MCU characters that haven't missed, and that's Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Even when the movie's not good, the Spidey always does well.
Yeah,
agree.
and Spider-Man. This is directed by the guy that directed Shang-Chi.
Oh,
I believe
that was one of the good ones from recent memory.
It's going to be a breath of fresh air, I think, because we've had John Watts, who directed the Spider-Man trilogy prior to this. I don't know. Do we know if like Zendaya and Ned are coming back?
I think so.
Hope that
Are they coming back?
But I think it's supposed to be a whole different like if what I've been reading is true, I think
Zendaya is listed.
I think it's supposed to
she?
be. I think she's supposed to be almost dating Carrie, and he's doing a whole different.
Sadie Sink.
Yeah, I think
Sadie Sink is
it's
in
supposed
it.
to be the new like love interest, if I'm not mistaken.
We don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I
That's
know-
kind of cool.
I love that we're getting Tombstone, and that guy looks just
dude.
like Tombstone.
Dude, Tombstone as like your main villain would. Oh, that he's gonna be the Scorpion. For
Yeah,
sure.
we know Hulk is in it.
I do love me some. Is it Michael Mando?
In fact, we're getting Frank Castle too. Makes me
Oh yeah.
happy. I love Castle.
They're putting the Punisher in this.
Yeah,
I mean, we're getting boots on the ground Spidey. This is New York City.
This is cool. Wait.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for
Oh,
this.
dude, they're actually giving us what we want.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably going to be a bunch of people in here that are like surprised too. Like we know, well, actually his memory was wiped, so I guess.
Everyone's memory was wiped.
Yeah.
Besides, yeah.
So what's our boy Daredevil? He's not going to have any idea who Spidey is anymore. But Spider-Man knows who Daredevil is. So
True.
It'll be interesting to see if we get a Daredevil cameo.
I just hope
love
that they keep that suit that they had in the end credits of No Way Home. Not end credits, but at the end of No Way Home.
I think so.
Trammell
because-
Tillman, he
dude.
plays what's his face
One
in
of the best
Severance.
characters in
Milchick.
Severance.
He plays Milchick in Severance. He's in this, and I'm kind of wondering: is this guy gonna be our Harry Osborn or our Norman Osborn? Do we think? I think
He
it'd be
would
an interesting
be an
Norman
interesting
Osborn.
choice for him. That'd be.
I'm trying to think of possibly another villain he could possibly be.
I don't know, but I think we got to be setting up a big villain here, and we've already kind of done. I mean, Tombstone's
do-
interesting because he's not like a bad guy, right? I mean, I only know him from Spider-Man 2,
he's like
the video game,
He's like a thug, but yeah, he's
because he kind of becomes a good guy in
depends
Spider-Man
on what
2.
version you have. Yeah.
The video game, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of turncoats. So it'll be interesting to see Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I
I'm
would
really
love to
looking
see
forward to it.
Mr. Negative would be kind of a cool.
Negative is interesting. He was a Spider-Man game like villain created for that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't exist before that.
I believe so.
I wonder if we're gonna get Miles. Maybe we'll like get an actual introduction of Miles. I think that would be really neat to get a live action Miles Morales.
I would love that, but also his animated movies are so freaking good that I'm like, just you can have
Keep-
that.
just-
I agree,
Let's
but
keep you.
Miles as a character is just so good that I want him in everything.
I'm a Miles boy. I love
Yeah.
Miles. I was preaching the good word of Miles Morales long before that movie ever came out.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we've spent a lot of time talking about it. I think I don't have a whole lot more to say unless you guys do.
Nope, I'm good.
Next up is Dune Part 3.
This guy's
is
favorite movie.
This is
Dude.
where it's gonna get weird, right?
Oh yeah,
This is gonna be a
and
weird
here's
one.
the thing: is I'm one of the weird people that I'm not like the biggest book fan of the book Dune. I think it's a good book, and I can acknowledge like everything that it did for the sci-fi genre as a whole. But I think the movies are just so much more interesting, and the world building is just so well done. And I know you don't get that if you don't have the books. I respect the book, I really do. But Dune Messiah for me is the one that like worked. It's
that's
the one
what
that
this is?
clicked for me, and I'm like, yeah, that's what this is. It gets weird. I mean, we get Jason Momoa has to come back because that is a huge part of the Dune
Duncan,
lore.
Idaho is
Duncan,
like-
Idaho, and I'm curious if we're gonna do a big old fat time jump because we've kind of teased What's Your Girl what's that girl's name? The one that you're like in love with, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya
She was
Taylor-Joy.
his sister, but his sister in the book is actually in the first Dune, and she's the one that kills Baron Harkonnen. But she's a big character in
But she's
The
just,
Messiah.
Dune Messiah.
she's just like a fetus in the movie.
Yeah, so I'm curious what they're going to do. If they're going to do a time jump, everything with Paul Atreides gets so much more interesting. You get like a straight up. I think Dune Part 2 kind of nailed it on the head as far as like, hey, you understand that this is not a guy that you should be like happy won, but there was no other real outcome for it. It's like
Basically, just started like a crusade, right?
yeah, and so I don't want to say a whole lot because I love the book and I know you guys haven't read it, and it's
I tried to do the audiobook and it was just so.
see, I like the audiobook.
I have to try it again. I'll have to try it again.
Oz is a bit of a sci-fi boy. What can
Yeah,
you
he
say?
does.
I'm a bit of a sci-fi guy, but yeah, I think you guys should be looking forward to Dune Part 3. I am interested because Dune Part 3 and Avengers Doomsday are like slated to be released on the exact same day.
That's a weird
That's
choice.
a
So
really
who's
bad-
gonna budge? It's got to be Dune, right?
I don't know. Dune
That
has
is-
power right now.
that
I think are the audiences the same?
I think it might be the same. And here's my thinking:
I don't
it's
know.
going to be a lot like the Barbie Oppenheimer weekend, where they're just.
I would go see both. Yeah,
I'm going to go see both. I can see it being.
They're
a
gonna
both.
be both 3 hours long.
I know,
it's
it's
gonna be a
gonna-
nightmare. I
I'm
don't
not
want to
saying
be
I'm
at the
gonna see
movie
same
theater for
friggin'
12
day.
hours.
I'm not seeing it for the same day. I'm going to see one on one day and one another day.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll hurt either of them, to be honest.
one is taking a hit for sure.
if
Most people aren't gonna be
If
going.
I had to
a
make an
movie.
educated guess, it's probably going to be Dune. I feel like a lot more people are going to go see Avengers rather than
Especially
Dune.
for RDJ.
The thing is, though, is like I don't know if Dune is done yet. So I don't know if Dune's got to like rush everything. They got to get this sucker finished if they're gonna push, if they want to release it this year, or they push it forward like they did with Dune Part 2 and they release it in March.
I really hope they don't rush
I don't
everything.
want them to move it. But if it has to be moved, I'd rather go forward to give them more time to
agree.
finish whatever it is.
Much like the late great Miyamoto, I don't remember his name, but he says, a good game will be forever good, but a bad game will be forever bad.
Yep.
I hope they take their time with it. They delay it if you need to.
Yep. Next up, this is why I wish Dave was still alive because he can talk about Supergirl. Because
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the trailer.
Is this James Gunn though?
Yeah.
No, it's not directed.
Is
by
that
James
not James
This
Gunn?
is produced by him.
I don't know who's directing this. Again, I know nothing about Supergirl.
Oh, cool. Then we have it. Google.
So-
I do think that the Supergirl at the end of Superman is a very interesting character, and I'd like to see what they do with
But
her.
it's so opposite, and this is where Dave would be able to answer this question: is how is this Kara Zor-El different from like the TV show? Because the TV show, she's like such a Girl Scout. Craig Gillespie.
Technically,
Whatever you
Supergirl,
done, Craig.
how Supergirl is how she's always been. It's just she has a maturity moment, and then in some games and everything like that, she has a moment of like she's a bit more mature for Kal-El and everything like that. She's more, but
As far as I'm aware, this version, Cora L, is like
The original.
version that saw Krypton and watched it get
Okay.
destroyed.
This
Right,
guy,
and so
this
it's-
guy's done some pretty good stuff. He did I, Tonya. He did Cruella.
Cruella's pretty good, actually.
Dumb Money. He seems like he's still pretty young,
That's an interesting choice. Oh.
but it's a weird movie. So like, who else are you gonna give it to? So I don't know. It's gonna be a weird one.
I think it'll be solid. I think it'll be kind of like what the Superman was. It'll be like, why are we doing this? And then everyone will go into it and be like, oh, that was actually a lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be undervalued, but then overappreciated later.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it's gonna be.
The next movie, though,
The next movie, I'm not saying
he's not saying he hasn't seen it.
I have seen it, nor is Sean saying that he
I
has
have
seen
no idea what you're talking about.
it. It is
But I can
Project Hail Mary.
say this: the book is goated.
I
That's
love
a
the
10 out of 10 book.
I do love the book.
And-
the book is fantastic.
And I just hope that this film is good. And I love me some Ryan Gosling. And I just don't see how you're going to mess this one up. I really don't.
No,
I
I
think
mean,
we've already talked about this one extensively. I don't think we need to spend too much time on it.
yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but if I have seen it, I would tell you guys that you have something to look forward to because, I mean, it looks freaking great. I mean, it might be great. It might already be my movie of 2026. It is going to be, if I had seen it, which I haven't seen it, it would be a tough one to beat. I'm just saying that. I haven't seen the movie. Neither has Sean.
Nope.
You haven't seen it.
I have not
right?
seen this movie. I have not seen this movie.
I haven't seen it either. Have you seen it?
I definitely haven't seen it.
What about Narnia?
I think
Does anybody care?
I don't.
I kind of care. I kind of do because
Do you care more about it being a failure or care more about it being possibly good?
I think it is going to be good.
You like some C.S. Lewis?
Well, here's an interesting thing is I don't have a freaking clue about Narnia. Like the most I know about Narnia
Was the
is
movies back in the day?
Yeah, like the first couple of movies, like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
And Prince Caspian?
Yeah, and
The Last Voyage.
I don't know how much we know about this Narnia movie other than what's her face keeps putting her foot in her mouth, Greta Gerwig.
Yeah.
Which Greta Gerwig is another one that it's like she hasn't done anything yet to me to prove that she can't be the one that helms a Narnia movie. Like what she did
with Wonder Woman.
What she did with no.
You're thinking
That's
of-
not
no,
her.
You're thinking of
Greta Gerwig did Barbie. She
did
did
Barbie and,
she did Little
What am I
Women.
thinking of then?
I have no clue.
did Wonder
Oh,
Woman?
you're thinking of shoot, she was going to do that Star Wars movie. I cannot remember
Guess it
her
doesn't
name.
matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
I think for me the Narnia, it has the potential to be really, really solid. I just think that I think the problem I have is
Oh, it's the magician's
Oh, it
nephew.
starts at the beginning.
Oh,
Interesting.
But she keeps putting her foot in her mouth. Is the thing is like
It's got Daniel Craig?
yeah.
yeah, they got a big cast. I wonder if he's going to be.
I actually love
what's his
everything
face?
Daniel Craig is in. I've loved him in. He's just fun. He's a fun actor.
But I think she said like this movie is going to be like rock and roll. It's going to be.
It's basically
It's
trying to
not
take away
your-
the almost the Christianity out of it. Like that's the whole point. It's supposed to be almost like
How do you?
neutral.
But wait, that's Aslan's character. He is a.
And to my knowledge, Aslan's not a male anymore.
What the fetch?
It's gonna be
rumors are
freaking weird.
true, it's supposed to be what's her face?
Okay, wait.
Mamma Mia. What's
Do
son of a
they
gun.
understand who
yes,
likes Narnia?
Yes.
Do they understand their audience?
You guys don't understand what Greta Gerwig is coming off of. She is coming off of Barbie, which is like the biggest girl movie that has ever come out. And if you think you're going to hire Greta Gerwig to direct a Narnia movie and it's not going to be that, you're out of your mind.
I know.
Okay, but like the whole point of
Oh,
Narnia
there-
is that it's
Yep.
it's
That's
it's
Aslan.
Aslan is supposed to be like a type of Christ. Like that's the whole point.
Here is also the thing.
Like C.S. Lewis is a very well known Christian author. That's like his whole thing. How do you take the identity of the book out of the book?
Well, they're trying to make Meryl Streep as Aslan.
Here's the thing.
least that's-
Aslan is a lion in a fantasy book. It's not real.
A fantasy book about Christian. You can't. That's the identity of the book.
Look, I'm just playing devil's advocate here
Yeah,
because
That's the whole point. C.S. Lewis is a Christian author. That's his whole thing. Like Screw Tape Letters, Mere Christianity, all of those different books that he's written, they're all Christian books. How do you take the identity out of? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a Netflix movie that they're gonna release like in theaters, and it's gonna be filmed for IMAX.
I think
I'll see it.
I'll still watch it. I have very low expectations for it personally. And
I think
find out.
there are a lot of things, guys, that have been like rooted in Christianity that have very deep Christian lore to them that have been like redone and repurposed and retooled. And I don't think Narnia is the hill I'm gonna die on.
I'm not.
Like what though?
I mean, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I mean, if we're thinking of like, I mean, Lord of the Rings.
That
is-
one's like very loosely.
But-
it is. But it.
But at the same time, like Peter Jackson, he still stayed as true to the book as possible. Just to-
I don't know about that. I think
Well-
Peter Jackson made that like cinematic.
well, that's fair
where-
too.
where the book Lord of the Rings, there are segments of that book where it's just like people talking, and the Battle of Pelennor Fields is like a chapter in that book, and that's like a fetching drawn out segment in the movie.
I guess that's fair.
So there are things that have already happened that we have gotten before. I'm not gonna die on the Narnia hill.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna be awful, but yeah.
I think I'm interested.
No, I am. I'm going out on it. I'm gonna say fetch Narnia.
I'm gonna be happy.
Fetch the Magician's Nephew, and fetch Greta Gerwig. There we go.
And what about Mandalorian and Grogu?
I'm so excited for this.
Are you really? I'm not giving up on Star Wars. I'm not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'll see this in theaters. I don't think I will.
I'll
Unless I hear good things. I'm not gonna be there opening night. I don't think.
Opening night, no. I'll watch it opening weekend, but I want to watch it opening night. I'll watch it like Saturday night or something like that. When if I have time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go tag this real quick. That's more.
You
for me.
guys are not going to go see a Star Wars movie opening night?
No.
You guys aren't going to go Thursday night to go see Mandalorian and Grogu?
I'm 30,
You're lying.
I'm 30 years old. I can't.
You are lying to me.
No, I'm
you
not
are
doing
going to go see a Star Wars
I will
movie
see
opening
it.
night.
I will see it opening weekend, not opening morning.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
I know you're a liar because you're going to go see a Star Wars movie opening night.
Unless you're making me do it, I ain't doing it.
You might be right.
It's a Star Wars movie. This isn't just like some stupid
I understand.
MCU project that we're going to go see opening weekend. This is Star Wars. We haven't had a Star Wars movie since 2019. And the last
There's a good reason for that, though.
That's the point.
I completely agree. And Mando season 3 was a dumpster fire for me. I didn't like it, but everything leading up to season 3, and I think season 3 was a dumpster fire because it was so rushed and meddled with, and
I guess
just
that's a fair point.
It
Yeah.
was Disney's fingerprints were all over season 3.
It should not have had Grogu in it. They should have. Grogu was supposed to end.
Completely agree.
At
Completely
2.5.
agree. Completely agree.
And the fact that's what's kind of killing this movie for me is the title itself. Mando and Grogu. Are you kidding me?
I don't like the title. I don't like the poster. I don't
like the trailer.
The trailer was fine for me. I liked the IMAX trailer because I was like, finally I can fetch and get some scope in this thing because we haven't had any idea of like what makes this different than the TV show Mandalorian, and now we do. And watching it there in IMAX, that trailer where there's that little extended battle sequence at the end in that arena, I finally was like, oh, this might be awesome. Like watching this in the big screen, that arena scene where it's like Mandalorian is fighting this like whatever the heck it is.
Can I say something?
Can
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I like it when they do silly things in Star Wars. I like porgs. I like Ewoks. I like Grogu. I like it when they understand that they have a point and that point can be turned off. They have not been able to turn off Grogu. Grogu has been consistently there in every marketing for The Mandalorian. They don't understand that actual Star Wars fans love The Mandalorian. They do not love Grogu. That's the problem. And I did love Grogu up until season 3, where you know that he was not meant to be there. You put him in an IG-88 shell, which was bizarre.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
And then, you have the stupid yes button. And I know that our boy is doing everything he can to right this ship, but they just keep giving him stupid things to work with. Just let him do his thing. Actually, I take that back because the Ahsoka with the witches, that was entirely him, and I wish we could undo that. So I guess I need to put my foot in my mouth. But I do love, what's his name? The guy that directed the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Dave Filoni?
I do love you, Dave Filoni. I
think this
don't
is-
love your weird witch stuff.
I think this is directed by Jon Favreau.
Oh, well, this might actually be really good.
Yeah, no, I'm like fairly certain.
That was the quickest
Wow, you
turnaround
changed that
ever,
fast?
dude. I still have my opinions about it.
I
but-
love Jon Favreau.
Yeah, director Jon Favreau.
Has Jon Favreau missed?
Well,
Iron Man 2 wasn't
didn't
great.
he do season 3 of Mando, or am I wrong?
He directed like a couple episodes, I think, of Mando season 3. But I mean, overall, Jon Favreau's pretty good.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying.
Oh, jeez.
He did direct The Lion King? Fetch, I didn't know that.
Yes,
That
he
movie
did.
sucked.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, Lion King was really bad.
Yes, it was.
To be fair, though,
And the Jungle Book was trash.
No, Jungle Book was
Sean.
great, Sean. That's a
That's
horrible
the
fetching take.
only one of the like the live action remakes
Yeah.
that like.
I still don't like that
You're
one.
wrong.
That's
No,
fine.
yeah.
You-
Jungle Book is a great movie. Fetch you for that.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I am really hopefully optimistic. I'm trying to be excited for Star Wars again because they're coming off of Andor season 2. I just have to hope that we are riding the course here. I gotta hope that Mandalorian and Grogu is good because if it's not good, what else do we have? We got nothing.
You got nothing.
I mean, whatever. Going on to one that I know Sean is going to be going to opening weekend, the new Robert Eggers movie, Werewolf.
Never heard of it.
Robert Eggers, just because I always get this guy confused. He's the guy that did The Northman, right?
He did The Northman. He did
Witch.
Nosferatu.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah, Robert Eggers. I mean, I gotta go back and watch The Lighthouse. I watched that, and it just kind of bothered me.
That's him?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
He did Witch, Lighthouse, Northman, Nosferatu, and he did one other one between.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He just did Werewolf. That's the next movie after
No.
Nosferatu.
But between.
Is this an A24 or is this like a
He hasn't been like an A24 guy in a while.
good? I like his non A24 stuff. I guess
He
I
did a
could say.
movie before.
The Witch always grossed me out.
The Witch was weird.
No, see,
Hansel,
Nosferatu,
Hansel
The
Gretel's
Witch,
the new one, isn't
The
it?
Lighthouse, The Northman.
What I
Werewolf.
like about him is like he gets period pieces. He does them so well. Like
Yeah.
Nosferatu is like incredible when it comes to like the actual historically accurate. Where are they at? They're in Romania and like England, right?
Well, I believe he started as like a production designer, so that's why his movies are just like the production. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at his like #1 thing on IMDb. Like instead of going from director, it goes production designer.
That makes sense because that's always what sticks out.
Yeah, but he directed.
I mean, The Northman is such a good show, though. That's a fun one.
The Northman rules.
Yeah.
But Nosferatu, I thought was good.
It was good.
I'm hoping the werewolf. I don't have any idea. I don't really want to know. I just kind of want to go in blind.
I kind of agree with that.
Just Robert Eggers' name alone is enough to make me excited for it.
I agree.
Another horror movie that looking forward to is Scream 7.
And
This
you know
one I'm
Matthew
actually-
Lillard's back, baby.
This one I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited for this.
I
one.
love Matthew Lillard. Fetch you, Tarantino. Matthew Lillard is a gem, and suck it.
Yeah. Suck it,
Suck a
Tarantino.
toe.
Your movies are great, though. I got to give you credit, but you're an actually bad person.
Good save.
Yeah, that was a great save.
Yeah.
Call
Scream
Babe Ruth 'cause
7.
that was a
I'm
save.
hoping it's good. I heard there was something in Scream 7 that made people kind of raise an eyebrow.
It's in at least
Is it
how
just
I've
the
been.
fact that Matthew
It
Lillard's
looks
back? No.
no, but it looks. It doesn't look as like not. What's the right word? It doesn't look as silly as the last few ones. This one looks like it's meant to be a lot more
I think I heard that the main
darker.
girl from like the last 2 Scream movies is like gonna be
heard
the
that. Oh wait, I heard that she was cut. Is she in
Ghostface.
it?
I thought at least to me it felt like it's supposed to be a whole new like not a sub. It's supposed to be almost kind of like a subsection of a Scream movie. I could be wrong, but
Nev Campbell's coming back.
I think
That's
this is.
always
I
good.
think this is Nev.
okay. So you
Campbell's
do
movie.
have
No, I think she's gone. I think they fired her.
Courtney
Oh,
Cox
really?
is still
Yeah.
there.
There was like a whole like controversy
Oh wow.
around it.
Okay. So
Like
I know
said,
nothing.
I think it's supposed to be a whole like different movie. It's not even supposed to be connected. It's supposed to be kind of almost like a
She has a
subsection.
daughter.
It looks like it.
Look at that.
Interesting.
Anyways, next one.
But yeah, Toy Story 5.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Toy Story.
I'll always show up for Toy Story.
I will always store it still.
Here's the thing: is like there are a lot of people that hate on Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is a good movie.
Solid. It's
I
not my
hate
favorite.
on,
It's
I
not
hate
my
on
favorite.
Buzz Lightyear.
I
I
do
do
hate
like
Buzz-
Toy Story 4 though.
I don't understand what did they do to Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 4 that pissed so many people
I think
off?
Buzz Lightyear was just boring. That's the biggest thing.
And I would have loved it if it was actually well. Not only that, it kind of ruined the whole. Like if you watch Toy Story and then you have Buzz Lightyear, it changes a lot of like the.
No, not
anything
the
because the
Lightyear
toy-
movie. Not the Lightyear movie. I thought you guys were complaining about the Buzz himself in Toy Story 4.
Oh
no, he's
no,
fine.
I'm talking about Lightyear the movie.
That has nothing to do with Toy Story.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the
yeah,
only
it's
thing.
like a Disney movie, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was Pixar,
Pixar.
but
It was. That's
yeah.
like the worst Pixar movie. Then
Yeah, it's not good, but it's like
is our boy Tim Allen back?
I think
though?
so. They
Yeah.
they hired him from the Santa Claus show, and I think they basically allowed him to come back for
yeah.
this.
I mean,
Which
I don't know how it's gonna work
We'll find out.
But I mean, it's a Toy Story movie. Toy Story hasn't missed. It's gonna be good.
$100 says they're gonna make like have Tim Allen have like 5 lines or something like that in the entire movie. They're gonna make him like his.
I don't know.
Well,
Toy Story
I
4
hope
was
not.
Good. Toy Story 3 was a better endpoint,
I agree. I think they should have ended at 3, to be honest.
but that's fine. Toy Story 4 is still good. I'll take it if it's
take
still
4.
good.
As long as Keanu Reeves is in it, I'll be okay with it.
Next up, our boy Dave.
Is that from the Matt Reeves? This is the Dave episode. How are we?
This Clayface is not a Matt Reeves thing.
Oh, it's not.
No, Clayface is gonna be. It's almost
That
like
should be that should be a James Gunn, if I'm not mistaken.
Clayface comes out this year. It's
Nope, I'm wrong.
What? No, none of them are James Gunn other than Superman so far.
Really?
Yeah.
This is DC though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
I think
be
it's meant to be like a producer and kind of
A
like control
shape-shifting
everything,
creature
but
made
I
of
don't-
magical clay haunts Gotham City, alternating between villain and ally of Batman. Multiple tragic figures have taken on Clayface mantle over the years.
Nice.
What is this?
Clayface.
Nobody knows.
This is bizarre.
I'm
We
excited.
know what Clayface, the character, is.
That's why I'm excited for it.
I know who Clayface is, but
And-
what is this movie?
And apparently it's going to be, I think it's going to be rated R, and it's going to be like a very body horror-esque type of a movie where it's similar to like The Fly.
I don't like body horror.
So it's going to be interesting.
I'm excited.
I have no idea.
Can you stop making me excited, please?
Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
But is this part of either the Matt Reeves universe or the?
No,
James Gunn
it's a part of the
universe?
James Gunn verse.
Yeah, I think everything from here on out, like the DC.
Oh yeah,
is
look,
supposed to be-
related interest, body horror,
People are
folk
gonna get
horror.
so confused by this. Matt Reeves unit? No, they are two distinct universes. I'm confused by it. The Penguin is part of the Matt Reeves universe.
Yes.
This is part of the James Gunn universe.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a James Gunn Batman.
This has something to do with
To
Mike
my knowledge,
Flanagan.
there is a possibility. that
Yeah,
there
Mike
is.
Flanagan wrote this.
What?
Yeah, Mike Flanagan, writer.
See how fast
We're gonna
he-
get monologues.
This has happened twice
I know,
now.
he's-
This
he's-
son of a gun.
He just keeps changing, man.
All right, I'm in.
And it says in the trivia on IMDb, it says Mike Flanagan said film takes inspiration from Batman the Animated Series episodes featuring of Clayface Part 1, Part 2, which also the origin of Matt Hagen's
Holy
Clayface.
cow! Okay, never mind. I take it back. This movie rules.
excited.
Yeah, James Watkins is the director.
Who's he?
I'm looking it up right now because I'm not
$5 says
entirely
they-
sure.
$5 to introduce the Batman for.
I don't
the
know
James
anything
Gunn
he's
universe
done.
into this at the very end of this movie.
I mean, he's got to,
They,
right?
they have to. This will be the introduction of Batman into the James Gunn universe.
Oh no, yeah, I
Absolutely,
agree.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be weird if it's not.
Okay,
I agree.
now
Next
for
up,
my
Jay,
most
take
anticipated
it
movie
away.
of the
Go,
year,
Jay.
The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. We're getting the original Aang gang back together. We're getting them adultified. We're gonna get adult Aang. Who knows where this is going? This has been in the works for years. They're finally doing it. I'm hyped out of my mind for this. Grew up on Legend of The Last Airbender. I love everything they've done with The Last Airbender 2. I know a lot of people don't like The Legend of Korra. I like The Legend of Korra. It's not as good as The Last Airbender, but it's still good. This
Do
is
they
this,
have?
is this actually coming to theaters?
I
Or
thought
is, it
so.
just, or is it just Netflix?
I pray that we are keeping like that 2D animation and we're not doing.
Oh, they are.
anything-
Yeah, I think they said that. Does this not
Okay.
have like a right click?
No, it does. You gotta double click.
What?
Yeah. You
Oh,
never done
weird.
anything with Chromebooks.
No.
Chromebooks are weird.
But no,
Like pants.
I love the original Aang gang. I hope we see Azula to some extent. Azula is incredible. She's a great villain. Yeah. I would also love to see Mark Hamill reprise his role as the Fire Lord. That'd be great.
But isn't he dead?
Yeah,
No, he's not dead.
What?
Oh.
No, that's like the whole thing.
He doesn't
Kiwi-
kill him?
Kiwi Kwan is in this? Dave Bautista's in it?
Yeah.
Stephen Yeun,
What is Steven Yen?
Zuko, Taika Waititi's in it.
Why didn't you give it to the original voice actor?
D. Bradley Baker.
Actually, you probably can't do the same voice actors.
Because they're probably
all
older
adults
now. Yeah.
I wonder if Kiwi Kwan is playing
Aang.
Aang.
That would make sense. No. Aang.
Oh yeah.
Huh? I'm confused now. I do love me some Kiwi Kwan though.
Watch, he's gonna wait. He's gonna there's gonna be something crazy. He's gonna pop up and he's gonna change his mind so
he's
fast.
gonna change. The original writer and director of Avatar: The Last Airbender series are making this film, which is stated to be the first in a trilogy.
Oh,
The film was was to be released. Whatever. The word Avatar is not used in the film to avoid comparison with James Cameron's
We better get. Fortnite better bring those mythics back for this. Then.
Yeah, we need the Avatar Fortnite.
That was such a goated season, man.
Apparently, that's what it's gonna look like.
Okay, I could get behind that. That looks actually really clean. So they're not They're not like adults, but they're like adults, like young 20s.
Like almost
The
like
thing though,
years
don't
after.
you like know where they all go
Kind of.
from Korra?
Kind of.
You-
but
you-
what they
you-
could do is they could retcon Korra. I mean, they could do anything with
People
it.
aren't gonna be bothered by that.
Oh, they would be really bothered by that, but who cares?
So,
Next one.
you got anything more to add about Avatar?
I'm hyped.
Fantastic.
When does that come out?
I don't know. I just
Great
know it's sometime in
question.
2026.
Because I know that's been delayed so many times.
Yeah, not sure yet.
I don't think it has a date on it yet.
All right, well, continue.
October 9th, 2026.
I have to wait like a whole year?
Yeah.
That's disappointing for you.
Next up, the sequel to Evil Dead Rise, Evil Dead Burn.
Wait, you skipped one.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Echoes of the Ooze.
Is this supposed to be like the same animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I loved that one.
I did too.
I liked it. It's still not my favorite of all Teenage Mutant. It's the originals. The 90s are still my peak perfect ones.
Those are like nostalgic for me, but I gotta acknowledge that last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was
Solid.
better.
Surprisingly great.
Yeah.
You know what else? And this is gonna be a weird pick, but I also thought the other ones weren't actually awful. The live action ones, they weren't amazing.
Michael Bay ones?
Yes, I didn't hate them. I didn't
Those
love
were pretty
them.
bad, dude.
Sean, what
I
the
don't know.
heck?
I thought they still kind of they
No,
held on to that.
they kind of sucked.
I mean, they're not awful. They're not bad.
No,
either.
they are awful.
They
are.
I will say they're awful.
They are bad.
There is like one good scene, and it's that elevator scene, and
first
that's
one?
like the only good scene.
It's this art style that like was introduced with the
Into Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse that every movie that's had it has slapped. Like the Puss in Boots movie, this movie.
That was a good movie.
I love this art style. It allows the artist to like have their own creative take on it. Every one that I've seen too has felt different, and I've really liked that. So I want to keep seeing more of these animated movies come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now it's Evil Dead Burn.
Oh boy, Evil Dead Rise,
That's such a.
phenomenal movie.
It's awesome.
It's probably in my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. That's a great movie.
I'm excited for this next one.
Which Evil Dead Burn? I don't know.
Is this one supposed to be after the events of
I
Rise?
don't even know
or
if it's
is,
like the same cast.
or is it just a whole
Like,
subsection?
it just says plot is under wraps.
Okay, so it's a whole different subsection. Okay, it might just be a whole different.
Yeah, because I don't even see the girl, so I think it's like a different. I think it's a different thing altogether. Like a different Rise.
Oh,
or a
it's not
different
even.
Evil Dead
Oh, it's not
universe.
even directed by Sam Raimi.
Was Rise directed
No,
by Sam Raimi?
Rise was not directed by Sam Raimi. Sean,
Who did Rise?
I don't know. Not Sam Raimi.
You sure?
Sean, I'm 100% positive because Sam Raimi has one coming up that we're going to be talking about.
I know, but at least
And that was the first Evil Dead, or the first original movie.
Evil Dead Rise does not feel like a Sam Raimi movie.
No,
you know,
not
you're
at all.
probably right.
Evil Dead Rise.
I know
Lee
I know
Cronin.
he had like a substantial amount of like help on that one, but I don't think he did a lot. But anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
Evil Dead Burn. I'm interested because I really like Evil Dead Rise.
Have you guys watched the other Evil Deads?
No.
Okay, then you guys need to watch the other Evil Deads.
The problem is,
Evil
like,
Dead
I
Rise was
hear
good, but
so many
like
different things about it. I hear that like the first one isn't even like a good example of what Evil Dead
no,
is.
just watch literally 2, 3 TV show.
I'm not gonna sit through a whole TV show.
not-
I just have too many TV shows to watch. I'm
Weirdo.
not gonna watch a whole TV show on Evil Dead. I know I like Evil Dead Rise.
It's okay though. That one's pretty gory, nudity, and pretty
Yeah,
pretty
so-
range.
so I'm not
ratchet
about that,
I like it,
but-
but it's a pretty rancid show. Continue.
Yeah. Godzilla Minus Zero coming up. I rewatched Godzilla Minus One
What a
like
movie.
a month or two ago, and I'm just like, man, this movie slaps so hard.
I never understood Godzilla until Godzilla minus one. And
Yeah.
now I get it. I'm like, Godzilla's freaking cool.
Yeah. No, Godzilla in that movie is like truly terrifying.
Like,
And if it's the same, I think it's the same team working on Godzilla Minus Zero. And I don't know how much Godzilla Minus One being successful had to do with this movie being made and like directly tying into that. But I'm glad that it did. I'm glad that Minus One did so well because it was made with such a small budget. And the music is so awesome. The end scene where everybody's just gearing up to fight Godzilla and that song is playing, it just gets me so amped up every single time. And I'll like put it on now on in my car ride to work, and I'm just like, so good. It's just such a great soundtrack.
The Japanese version of Godzilla just is leagues better than the American one. I don't know what we did to ours that like we made him into like a good guy. What was that? Why did
I
we
don't
do
know.
that?
I don't know, but minus
This
one brought
version
him
of
back.
him is way cooler.
Yeah. You got anything?
Nope.
Did you watch minus one?
I have not.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's on Netflix.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
Even though I deleted Netflix as soon as Stranger Things was over, I
Well,
have
get it back and watch.
No,
minus
I still have a
one.
few days, so I'm trying to watch the Ed Gein and watch a few other things. I'm trying
Yeah.
to finish up before it cancels.
But Sean, you a freak, dude.
I know I am. Thank you.
The last movie we're gonna talk about is the
you
first.
like my freakiness.
the
don't
first
you?
original Sam Raimi movie we've had
Since Evil Dead.
since
What was the other one?
the Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell's
Oh, that's
So
right.
it has been that long since we've had an original Sam Raimi movie. Send Help is the name of this movie. I don't know anything about it, but it comes out at the end of this month. It comes out January 30th.
Ooh, that's not
So
good.
it comes out by my birthday time.
It used to be that way, Jay. It definitely used to be that way.
around my birthday
But
time. Oh,
the thing
that's
is
awesome.
January, the last couple of years, January
Help.
movies haven't been that terrible. Like, I think, especially for horror, I think January movies used to be like the dumping ground
This
for
is the
horror
one
movies.
that's on the island, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen trailers for this.
Here's the
So
thing,
two
though.
colleagues become stranded on a deserted island, the only survivors of a plane crash. On the island, they must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately, it's a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive.
I just love Sam Raimi. He
I
makes
actually
such
think
a
it's-
spectacle out of everything that he does, and like even like the Doctor Strange, you could tell the moments where it was Sam Raimi
Yeah.
like taking control, and those were the best parts of the Doctor Strange movie.
I'm also really excited for that movie called
I don't-
Mercy. That one's gonna be pretty good.
I don't like proclaim to be like a Sam Raimi stan, but like the stuff that he has made that's like original properties are good that I've seen. I like them.
Yeah. But that's about it. I mean, there are movies that we clearly didn't mention. There are a ton of movies coming out in 2026 that, I mean, we will be excited for when we see them, or things that haven't been announced that will just drop throughout the year. Or there's things that I purposefully left off the list that I'm just truly not excited for.
But like one of our favorite movies from this year or our last year was Weapons. We did not see that one coming at all, did
No.
we?
Nope.
I wasn't on my radar, and we went, and I walked out of that theater going, "That's one of my favorite movies." From
as well
this
as
year.
Badlands for Predator. That was another one that came.
That was such a good.
Oh, I still
But
love
we've
that
got
one.
we've got a pretty fat list of movies coming out this year that
Yep.
hopefully are good.
I
So,
agree.
Jay, I'm handing it over to you. Wrap up this episode.
I gotta ask, do we want to end on this?
I mean, we can, or we don't have to. If you want to save it for
Next week. After
next week, possibly if Dave gets resurrected, we can save it.
Maybe how long have we gone? Because I feel like we've gone way longer.
We were at like an hour and 12 last I checked.
Okay.
I say we do it next week.
Well, we can also, if you want to, we can talk about just the Fallout show.
Yeah, we could talk about the Fallout show.
Yeah, and we can just talk about how that's. I think right now it's. First off, I love the first season. I thought the first season was phenomenal, and it was leading into a really, really
agree.
solid story of what we've never known.
And as a guy that's actually played like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4,
New Vegas?
New Vegas. I've
You never played New Vegas?
but I know a
my
lot.
favorites. I
know
love Vegas.
a lot about the lore of New Vegas. But anyway, the way that the show takes the games and builds off of them, it does it better than anything I've ever seen.
I agree. But I think part of that is because Fallout has, you can do so many different decisions about, like, for example, they talk about the Commonwealth. Any spoilers from here on out, I apologize in advance.
I'm halfway through episode 3, so take it easy. Of season 2.
Well, you know the Commonwealth then. You know that the fact.
I have like a general idea.
The Commonwealth is basically New England.
Yeah, so
Primarily Boston.
if my understanding is correct, the canon version, I think either 3 or 4, is explained because of the Commonwealth.
That's just going to be one of my questions. Is like in Fallout, is there anything other than like the West Coast?
Yeah.
No, yeah. We just said Boston.
So
that is?
So number 3 is in Washington D.C. Number 4 is in Boston. Yes. Number three is in the D.C. area. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite one. I love D.C.
No, I believe you. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So number 3 is in the Washington D.C. Number 4 is in the Boston Commonwealth, and then 76 is in like that Virginia area, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay. So it's all over the United
So
States.
you have 3 in the West, or 3 in the East, and you have a few in the West. Which,
But the show is taking place in
the West,
New
in-
Republic of California or whatever.
So the first season took place in California, which number 5, Fallout 5.
there is not a
We
5.
don't know anything about Fallout 5.
They've been explaining that it's most likely going to be in California because Todd Howard has said that whatever's happening in the show will affect the new game. Will be the effect of the new game. That's
You know
what
anything
that's
about
what it's
this?
been.
Fallout 5 has been in development for like 20 freaking years. Who cares at this point?
Yeah,
Like, how
Bethesda.
could they possibly know?
Because Todd Howard's the one who created the show and the movie, or in the
have
game. Sorry.
so little faith in Todd Howard.
Do you really?
They just take their time. They just take too long on their games.
Not only have they taken
Was he
too
in charge of
long-
that StarCraft game?
Yes, but StarCraft was such a.
People hated that one.
They hated it because of how boring it was transporting between
I have
different
no
places.
opinion. I never played it.
I
I'm
love
annoyed that they haven't made Elder Scrolls 6.
I'm still pissed about that.
Is that him too?
It's
Who
all
is this
Bethesda.
guy?
It's
Who
Beth-
is Todd Howard?
He's the controller of Bethesda.
Is he the Game of the Year award guy?
For which one?
Like the guy that's doing the Game of the Year award announcements?
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff anymore.
Uh,
Anyways,
Regardless,
but
Can you
where-
look him up
where
on your
were we
phone
going
so I
with
can see a
this?
picture of him?
oh yeah,
The show,
the
yeah,
show.
the show is really really freaking good. Like I'm a big fan of season 1 of that show, and I'm so happy that what's to say? That's Ron Howard, dude.
Ron, look at that. Hey,
I'm so glad that's filmed, and I'm so glad you're typing Ron Howard again.
I know. I'm tired. But
Todd
there,
Howard.
Thank you. I am tired.
That was awesome.
Shush. Shush. There it is.
What's
I don't know
awesome
who that
though
guy is. Okay.
about this?
But he's
What's awesome about this though? Who cares? What's awesome about the show is that like they're still saving stuff. There's like really big things that haven't even entered the show yet, like Death Claws, Super Mutants. You don't
so
have
excited.
any of that stuff
No.
yet, and it's like I know they'll do it eventually, but I like that they're taking their time.
As I was watching episode 3 today, I was thinking to myself, what this show does so well is like there are like it's a funny show. It is a comedy first and foremost.
Right.
But it never sacrifices a serious moment for
I
comedy.
agree.
It's like the anti-Marvel where Marvel is like serious, but they ruin everything with a joke.
Right.
It's like this show is funny all the time, but the serious moments, it's like
It
the opposite
stakes.
of that,
It
where
ke-
it's
it
like
keeps it.
you can have a funny comedic show and you can throw in a serious moment and it hits every time.
I
Every
agree.
single time they cut back to Walton Goggins' character,
Right.
I'm like, I'm on board. Normally with like flashbacks,
you
I'm
hate
like,
it.
I hate watching this because I know where this character is now. I don't know.
Well, and I also like the fact that it also, because we have a lot of, when you play Fallout, you have a lot of understanding of like partly the lore after everything gets dropped. And it's really cool seeing a lot more of the lore of why everything got happened.
One of the best parts about the games is that like as you play it, you uncover more lore. You find out, you go to different vaults, you find out what was going on with Vault-Tec over there. You go to different factions, you're like, oh, this is where they're coming from, this is their ideology. That's what Fallout's about. Is it's a very lore heavy game. It's got a lot of dark humor. It is funny.
Yeah.
Every Fallout is funny.
There's hilarious moments in
the
it.
super mutants are always like just total idiots. And I
Yeah,
can't wait for them to do super mutants because I know it's going to be fun. But going back to the actual show, Lucy is the best representation of the game protagonist that isn't a game protagonist. Like she's very clearly meant to be the player in the show. And I love
I
how
agree.
they do that.
I agree because when you play the game, you're like, you generally when you play a Fallout game for the first time, you generally try to play it as good or kind as possible to see how the game plays out, and that's how it feels like. This is like a run of a game, or the show is a run of a game of you playing the game for the first time as a good character.
And not only that, but it also is she's a vault dweller, and except for New Vegas, every one of your main characters is a vault dweller.
character. Yep.
And so that's like Lucy is your vault dweller. I also love the fact that her dad is like kind of behind some of like these awful things that have happened in the games. Actually, no, the one where this is from season 1, so it's not a spoiler, but where
But
he
if people
nukes
haven't seen it.
coming-
If they haven't seen it, they don't care.
We've already said spoilers ahead.
Oh, okay.
If they haven't seen it, they don't care. When he
fair.
nukes the New California Republic, basically, from what it seems, gets rid of the New Republic because there's like 3 people in this show so far
Right.
that we've seen, and that's it. I love the. Oh man, there's a lot of things I love about this show.
It's a solid show, and I think this show has potential to be a great way of getting us another game quickly, because when the show is taking off,
Dude, the
Bethesda's
game, Fallout 4, the player count spiked so hard.
right, which is why Bethesda right now is putting full force into the next Fallout, which is why, according to
Which also
rumors,
is like, when are we getting Skyrim? Or not Skyrim. That's
Another-
how long we've had Skyrim. That
we've
I
had
think Elder Scrolls
we've
is
had Skyrim since I was a freshman in high school. 11? Yes. Wait, was it 11?
I don't know.
2011?
Too long.
Too long.
I remember being. Let's put it this way.
It's been on the PS3, PS4, and PS5.
Yep. We've had like 5 variations of this game, and I'm like, every time Skyrim re-release, and I'm like, knock it the hell off. I want a new game, please. I want a new Bethesda game.
Yeah. I replayed Oblivion and it was great.
I love Oblivion.
That was a great remaster.
That was a great. I'd still play that one all the time.
But overall, Fallout, pretty good.
I love it. It's a great show.
I'm a pretty big fan. And I love that as I'm watching this season of Fallout, I go, they have an idea of where to end this show.
I hope they do.
Because
think
as
they
I'm
do.
watching it, I'm like, everything is being set up right now to tell a cohesive story of TV this season.
I
Everything
also-
with Kumail Nanjiani, I'm on board with. I'm
Who
like
the heck is that?
the Indian fella who shows up at the end of 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love Kumail. I think he's hilarious. I'm totally excited to see where him and Maximus go, because
Yeah, I
at least
really
to
am
me, as a
excited for
guy who hasn't played.
Shut up.
Oh, Fetch, he's a big deal. This guy's a big deal.
Sure.
Oh, fetch me! I don't know anything about it, so I
just-
don't know.
No,
Tell
I
me.
wasn't going to. I
didn't
could
say
see
anything.
Sean's face.
I was just smiling out of just appreciation of how much you guys like.
This
my
is a
Fallout
big
show.
guy.
just don't say anything.
I'm not saying
Just-
anything.
Just go home
Ah,
and finish it.
We're,
crap.
we're,
Okay.
We're gonna go home and finish it tonight.
Is he gonna kill him at the end
I
of this
have no idea
episode?
what you're- Watch the show. Watch the show.
Sean, why did you give any reaction?
I reacted all the time. I reacted to you being awesome.
Don't do that.
See, this is Jay being awesome.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go home and finish that episode now.
It's great.
I don't really have anything else to add about this. I think I'm on board.
Walton Goggin and dog meat is like my favorite dude.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the name of the dog?
dog meat? Yeah, dog
Is
meat.
that dog meat?
No, it's a. You call all the dogs
Yeah,
in Fallout dog meat. That's just how that's the name of them, because
That's
people
what-
eat dogs
Yeah.
in
You
Fallout.
can have companions in Fallout.
And
At least Fallout 4. Is it all of them?
4
Is it just in 4?
4.
But like, dog
and
meat's one of them.
76, but yeah, but 76 is an abomination. We don't talk about 76.
Next week, though, we're going to have an explanation of the lore of Fallout that ties into the show. So not like an entirety of the Fallout lore, because that would take forever.
Oh my gosh.
But like
yes.
specifically, we're going to talk about Robert House. We're going to talk about
The Legion.
mostly like Brotherhood of Steel. The Legion and the New California Republic are going to kind of take a back seat because they don't seem like a very big deal in the show.
It's because you have to play the games to get more of a big deal out
And
of
they are
them.
very clearly, and they're very clearly setting up Robert House as like a big player.
Right.
So that's
They
what we're going to
keep
talk about.
talking about Robert House. So
And it makes sense if you know the game lore. Robert House is like, I'm not going to
I don't
tune
want to
in
know.
next week to find out what
I
Robert House
recommend
is.
you two playing New Vegas. Like while the show is playing, play New Vegas because it'll make the show a lot more fun, as well as it explains a lot more, because I know a lot more about what's possibly going to happen or what has happened because of the game. So I recommend playing that game this week. You don't have to go crazy. Just play the campaign and get a better understanding of the campaign.
Okay.
So that's my recommendation.
Well, are we all got our thoughts out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got our Instagram page that Jay's been working on. I'll
He's
put it in the
awesome.
description. We got a Discord too. I got to get with Dave,
His soul.
his soul,
his
and we
ghost.
got to figure out how we're gonna promote that.
We're going to get the Ouija board out.
We got to
Yeah.
we got to pop out that Ouija board. But overall, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited for 2026. You okay there, buddy?
Dave, he was mad at me for what I said earlier.
I see. But we got a lot going on in 2026. It's going to be a good year. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.